They called it the helicopter war because of the terrain. The U.S. military relied heavily on helicopters in Vietnam, but it came with a price.
Nearly 5,000 helicopter pilots and crew members died in Vietnam. Tonight, only on News 3, our Dave Delosier has the story of an effort to create a national memorial to honor those lost.
The helicopter made the Vietnam War possible.
In images of black and white rests a story of reality painted with the lives of young soldiers.
And you feel like you're bulletproof until that first bullet goes through the canopy.
Bob Hesselbein came to Vietnam as a 19-year-old helicopter pilot. Time and again, he flew into places those on the ground desperately wanted to get out of.
You could hear the screams of the soldiers on the ground. You could hear their desperate need. Get me out of here. Get our wounded out. We need a medevac.
4 decades removed, the sound of war is still clear. And so are the faces.
Oh, yes. Yes, I lost a lot of friends. Friends I still miss.
Every day they would fly into the face of death, but not every day did they come back.
Claude was killed during a resupply mission.
Helicopter pilots and friends like Carlos, Glenn, and Wade.
Well, it's extraordinary to think that we have almost 5,000 helicopter pilots and crew members who died out of the 58,000.
And it was left to those who came home to make certain those who didn't were not forgotten.
They're not remembered, yet they're the iconic symbol of the Vietnam War. It's called the helicopter war for a reason.
In the final resting place of many of those pilots, Arlington National Cemetery, the Vietnam Helicopter Pilots Association wanted to build a small memorial. They raised all of the funds needed to pay for it, but could not get approval to put it there.
Little did we know that 3 years later, we would have to have an act of Congress to have a small, appropriate memorial monument placed within Arlington National Cemetery.
I was instantly convinced that there ought to be an appropriate memorial to those heroes at Arlington's National Cemetery.
Which is why Senator Baldwin authored legislation to make that happen. It has broad bipartisan support. Once built, it will help to tell the story of Carlos, Claude, Glenn, Wade, and nearly 5,000 others.
The graves by themselves honor the individual, but it takes monuments, memorials to honor the greater sacrifice that the stones can't describe.
Images in black and white remind us of all that was lost to another time, but soon their memory will be carved in stone and remembered for all time.
Saluting my friends, making sure that their sacrifice is remembered.
In Madison, this is Dave Delosier, WISC News 3.
The Vietnam Helicopter Crew Monument Act, introduced by Senator Tammy Baldwin, also has the support of Senator Ron Johnson and is co-sponsored by 6 additional senators.
And the funding for the proposed 5-foot by 1-foot memorial was entirely raised through private donations.